Hey folks, Bob Reese for the Guides Forecast, giving you a fishing report for Wednesday, the 21st of August. It was a better day for me in the river. I spent a little more time closer to Buoy 10, where some of the better action's been, much to my surprise, on the last part of outgoing tide for coho. Quite a few coho today. Really good grade of coho down there, Buoy 10 towards the last part of outgoing tide. So that was good. There were fish at the Desdemona light marker today. A lot of the folks talked about the Chinook being small that were there, but the action was good. Not great action on the Desdemona Sands troll there. There was some fish closer to the tongue later on in the tide. There was a few fish hugging the Washington shoreline by markers 7 and 5, and I do mean just a few. Also, if you haven't been made aware of this, there's quite a few derelict crab pots over there. One wing jetty in between 5 and 1, 7 and 5 actually. Oh, now I forget. Anyway, I think there's a lot of crab gear hugging that Washington shore by those by the wing dams, by the markers 5, and certainly by 1. A lot of people are snagging a lot of gear on that stuff, so be aware that that's a real threat over there. And man, how frustrating is that? So do what you can to avoid it. The incoming tide bite is a really strong tide that's been coming in, and I have not been that impressed at the Buoy 10 line with a coho bite on that strong flood. Getting a few biters, but it's not gangbuster fishing. The better fishing has definitely been on the last trickle outgoing tide. There was a few fish at Hammond, 3 hours after low slack there. The Hammond hover fleet were catching some Chinook, but it got better closer to high tide in the first part of outgoing, which is pretty late in the afternoon nowadays. The south wind has kept a lot of people from fishing the Washington side the last few days. They'll want to put up with a building wind chop over on that side, so it's been challenging. So we were happy with our catch today, but 7 of our 8 fish came in about an hour on that low slack end of tide bite between buoys 12 and Buoy 10, and we were really forced to do a cross river troll from south to north, but it was productive the whole way over on a single pass. We caught quite a few fish, and we were catching those fish down deep. 70, 60, 55, 35 was my shallowest rods, and they were going down quite frequently. Did use more bait today, and I attribute a better success rate to running anchovies. I know guys that are running herring that are doing quite well. So the old spinner chunk baits, which are the coho are highly responsive to, the Chinook typically as well in the ocean. But I'm a little more sold on the bait option after today's better success rate for me. So I'll be ordering more anchovies and fishing more anchovies tomorrow. So just something to be aware of. So that's the report. Good day on the river for a lot of folks. It's been a challenging couple days with all the south wind we've had. Tomorrow the winds are going to let up. I have 11 minutes of video for our subscribers. Go to the Columbia River section of the Guides Forecast, log into your accounts, and check out all the detailed information that I've provided for tomorrow, which will have application through the rest of the week. So good luck if you get out fishing. Stay safe.